Oh, man, what a bunch of assholes. The thing with assholes is it's like a disease. It's contagious. One person starts being a selfish asshole, it affects everybody. You know, and love's not that way. Love's not contagious. Okay. Selfish assholes, contagious. It's just like a disease. Okay, love is not like a disease, and it's not contagious. Love is a constant, and love is not fearful, and love is faithful. So you have a bunch of selfish assholes that are like a disease. Love just, it's love is just, it's here. It's waiting, but it's not, it's the only cure for the disease. But like LG said in his rap, the truth is in plain view, but they avoid it like cancer. It's like you can't avoid cancer. You got cancer cells in the body. The cancer cells are the way the body humanely shuts itself down when it's being poisoned and tortured by disgusting conditions, because love is being abused by selfishness. So sucks. God, sucks. It was hard to sleep last night. I went to bed early because I went and told Dad, I'm gonna go instead of 8 to 6, I fell asleep. Going to bed, I went to sleep at 10, and to wake up at 6, and I woke up at 6 after waking up at 3 and staying up till 5, and then falling asleep at around 5 or 5:30, and then the cats woke me up at 6. So I went back to sleep. I just said, fuck it. They turned the pump on and everything like that. And I realized, like with Suzuki, this none of the stuff that is excessive, compulsive, toxic, and dangerous is my issue. I can do the best I can possibly try to do to survive and recover while still in this trap of hell. Right? But I don't volunteer. Jesus told me I'm not required to die for these people, and I don't volunteer to be tortured and murdered. Okay. I'm voluntold. I have choices. I can join the Temple Set Illuminati and be comfortable. Till the selfish people say that they're done cleaning up the mess, and that they have to clean up because it's their responsibility. It's like, but you're not responsible for anything. You can't tell the truth to save your own children's lives. Okay, responsibility, right? Responsibility. Let's responsibility, right? Shit. In order to be responsible, one has to understand how to be responsible, right? Now, if you call yourself a doctor and you sell books for money, okay, you're not a responsible person. You're Mein Kampf, right? And I've tried to explain that to my dad, because he tries to write this book. And he wants to write this book and have it be a successful best-selling author and correct all the people's misunderstandings, interpretations, and false teachings about Jesus Christ. And through the whole book, he talks about God as Jesus Christ, the possessive pronoun first person. And he raised me. And he openly defies me. He openly sits there and says, basically, he acknowledges when I'm right. Oh, he acknowledges it. He can't even look at me. And when I challenge him straight up, saying this is completely wrong, he won't correct me. He'll just challenge me. No, Jesus is God. You're wrong, Earl. I don't know who you're talking to, but you're not talking to Jesus. Now, everything I say to him over there is correct. So most of the time, he doesn't challenge me. He only challenges me after I have to avoid saying, I have to criticize politicians. celebrities that are doing things incorrectly. Okay, and so, but if I say, but I go over that over and over again. God is not a possessive pronoun. It is not a first person. God's omniscient and omnipotent. Okay, that's Jehovah. Jesus never claims to be Jehovah. All right, he never does. You can go read that Bible over. Jesus tells me that all the time. He goes, you'll find that people use me as that. They will use certain points in the book that are mistranslated to support their story, and it still doesn't say that Jesus is saying that he's God. It says that Jesus is saying he's the spirit of Father Adam. All right. So Jesus is the spirit of Father Adam. Okay, it says that in the Bible. There's more evidence to support the fact that Jesus is the spirit of Father Adam. Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John. Okay. Even in the Cecil B. DeMille movie, the Ten Commandments, there's more, and Ben-Hur. There's more evidence to support that's taken from those documents. There's more evidence to support that he's the eternal spirit of Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John, like in Hindu beliefs and Muslim beliefs, than it is to support the fact that he's saying he's God. Okay, so the Romans try to bastardize the Gospels and turn them into mythology. That's what Constantine did. And then Constantine used that mythology. Okay. The voodoo stuff him and his mom did, they're just wackadoodles. Okay. Constantine was a wackadoodle. Jerome was a wackadoodle. Okay. King James was a wackadoodle. Okay. His family's wackadoodles, right? And that wackadoodle affects everybody in close proximity. Okay. So there's a lot of people that are very critical. Richard Rockefeller was a hospital administrator, okay? And his very wealthy father got 7 heart transplants before he died, over being in his hundreds, okay? Do you understand that? Okay. Richard Rockefeller was a hospital administrator, and his father got 7 heart transplants before dying. 7. Okay. Most people die waiting for 1, okay? David Rockefeller got 7. And his son was a hospital administrator. Okay. PU, right? PU, and I'm not talking about a Purdue Boilermaker. PU, right? Is it Purdue University or University of Purdue? I'm not sure, but it just came to mind as the P. There's Pennsylvania. They call it Penn. So there's other PUs or UPs, but so Princeton University, that's a PU, right? I don't know. I don't pay attention. It don't matter to me. But now you got like the British royal family, okay? Queen Elizabeth had ostomy bags and the same kind of problems, physical problems and stuff that my mom tried to avoid going to get cancer treatment for. Okay. She thought she could heal it herself. Okay. The main cause of those problems is excessive sodomy. Okay. So that means Prince Andrew was a butt-fucking son of a bitch. Okay. And that's the truth. Okay. Because the evidence points to that. Okay. Better than the evidence on Kathy Bates's fucking Madlock show, right? And then how do we not know that Kate has the same cancer? Okay. That Elizabeth has. We don't know. I don't want to know. It's none of my business. But yeah, I've already said many times, don't do that. Okay. Avoid that. And I'm the Lord, right? And so, then you get people like, look, what happened between my parents to survive their torture during the apocalypse, okay, is something they have to deal with, and life is eternal and grace is infinite. Okay. It's not something, I'm not God, I can't go in and correct it. Okay, I'm not Richard Rockefeller. Okay. I can't go in there and get my dad 7 heart transplants until they can start using stem cell research to clone organs for the wealthy, right? Instead of kill poor people on their way to their job, right? In a car crash and fill out your organ donor card. So, I don't understand most people in the 21st century and their lack of reading comprehension and their lack of understanding exactly what's going on in their environment. I understand people that are that stupid. You're not authority because you don't understand red on yellow, kill a fellow, red on black, fend a jack. The Supreme Court, they declare Roundup a carcinogen, but it can still be used by corporations to mass murder the poor. Okay. And they don't take John Davison Rockefeller Jr. the third to Congress and say, well, I still keep America great and powerful by cleaning up the underbelly of the stupid people of the wrestling fans of the $1,000-pound sisters. I know it. You know it. I'm the only America. You're all thinking it. I've just said it, right? When they take Rockefeller-type people to Congress now, they don't say anything like John Davison Rockefeller did in his mass murder of the poor to keep everybody's houses lit. The old lamplighter from long, long ago, right? And my existence, when you look at it and you see these popular podcasts with Jamark Ronchetti, these popular podcasts from all these morons and idiots and neuroscience people that torture animals to get you to accept the rape over money and then give you pills and drugs to endure it and comfortably numb like you're the liner notes on a fucking Pink Floyd album. It's sick, right? And, if I was a real human being with real feelings and I was a woman and I knew who I was, okay, I would do anything and everything to make sure that the world knew who this man was so my children could live the Lord's Prayer. Okay. The only woman that did that was shot in the back of the head by military ops units at a smoke shop in Phoenix. She's the only one. Natalie tried, but she was taken by military foster care and trained and conditioned to think that Creflo Dollar and Joyce Meyer don't have mental and emotional issues or problems, but I do. Okay, guys, I love you, all right? Peace out.